Welcome back to my channel. This is Opening the Vault, and I wanted to do a video while my wash and go is drying. I big chopped my hair in 2020 and it's been 3 years and 8 months since then, and I just want to reflect on what I've been doing and what I plan on doing for the rest of this year and the years to come. So I also want to preface this by saying that my goal of cutting off all my hair was to see how much I can grow it in 7 years, because the last time I big chopped was in 2013. So from 2013 to 2020, I had very little hair growth, and I just wanted to do a reset and see what I could do with 7 years, now that I learned from my mistakes and I have better techniques, routine, and regimen. And so there are 4 pillars to my hair care that for me have been really important in retaining my hair growth. I just want to say that my hair does not grow very fast. I get about 4 inches a year. My hair grows below average. This is about 7 months of hair growth, and it's like a little over 2 inches. Like, it's not, I don't grow a lot of hair in a year, so my goal is to seriously like retain length. And to do that, I have 4 basic categories of care. The first is detangle, the second is cleanse, the third is moisturize or condition, and then the last is low maintenance. So for detangling, it's really important for me to detangle my hair carefully so I don't get a lot of breakage. Even when my hair was completely like natural black, I had to make sure I was detangling carefully. When my hair was ginger, I started to be more careful with how I would detangle my hair. Surprisingly, that's also when I started using the Tangle Teaser, the little like handheld one, which I've since thrown away. I'll talk about that in a second. And the one with the handle, which I still don't use now. I use it on my girlfriend's hair. So I really focused on keeping my hair detangled. And now what I use to detangle my hair is the African Pride Moisture Miracle Pre-Poo and my fingers. I finger detangle outside of the shower, and then I rinse and detangle my hair under the running water before I shampoo. In addition to pre-pooing, I like to shampoo and condition in sections. It keeps me focused and it keeps me kind of accountable for detangling, because I have to go through one section and finish it before I go to the next one. So moving on to cleansing, which is really important for me. I wash my hair twice a week or every 3 to 5 days just to keep my hair fresh. The 3 main categories of shampoos that I use are moisture, scalp care, and protein. So my moisturizing shampoo is the African Pride Moisture Miracle. I've been using this for 3 or 4 years now. I've been using this for a very long time, and it's one of my all-time favorite shampoos. I actually tried out the Camille Rose Sweet Ginger Cleansing Rinse. I thought this would be as moisturizing. It's not. I do really like the shampoo, but in terms of a moisturizing shampoo, I wouldn't put this like on my list. And then the scalp care shampoo that I use is the Royal Oils Head and Shoulders for my dandruff prone scalp. I don't get dandruff as often, but I do get like a little flaky. This is the sulfate free version. I personally prefer the regular sulfate version. I felt that it just worked a lot nicer with my hair. I don't know what that was, but this shampoo isn't as good as the old one. And so with that said, I don't shy away from sulfates, mostly because I always condition or deep condition my hair every single wash day. And so the 2 protein shampoos that I'm using are the Creme of Nature Plex shampoo. This one I believe has sulfates, and the Adwoa Beauty Blue Tansy Clarifying Shampoo. And with the Creme of Nature Plex shampoo, I always use it with the step 1. So this is typically my like protein treatment wash day. A lot of the products that I use for my wash day are either protein products or moisture protein balance products, which is really nice because I basically always get a dose of protein twice a week, which is why my hair has been so healthy and so stable, even though I've bleached it. And so going on to my conditioning products, I have the Camille Rose Algae Renew Deep Conditioning Mask. This isn't a protein mask, it's a strengthening mask because it has biotin, and I don't think there's any protein in it, but this stuff is really nice. And I haven't tried this, but I'm really looking forward to trying it. It is the Adwoa Beauty Blue Tansy Reparative Mask. I've heard some really good things about this. I feel like the blue Tansy line is really heavy on protein, so I might actually use the Adwoa Beauty as like my protein treatment wash days, because this stuff is intense. This actually gives me like the shampoo and the conditioner actually give me that like your hair is stronger feeling. With the Cream of Nature Plex, it's more like your hair has a little bit more strength to it, but it's still like soft and flowy. So that's a really interesting difference. And then I also have the Luxe Locks Blueberry Cream Pie Deep Conditioner. This stuff is amazing. I feel like this is the best protein moisture balance deep conditioner that I've ever used. I'm in love with this stuff. It's so awesome. And then my only completely moisture only, no protein, no strengthening deep conditioner is the Nature's Little Secret Agave Nectar Moisturizing Treatment. So softening and nourishing. I just love it so much. And so those are basically the products that I use to focus on detangling, cleansing, and moisturizing. And then the next really important part for me is low maintenance. I don't want to mess with my hair too often, which might sound counterintuitive because I wash and style my hair twice a week, but my wash day from beginning to end, I guess not including pre-poo, because when I pre-poo I like take my time and like watch something, but from shampooing to styling it takes me like 45 minutes to an hour depending on what I'm doing, and that's it, twice a week. Between that, my nighttime routine is just putting on a bonnet, and my morning routine is either just fluffing out my hair or applying like a refresher spray and then picking the roots, and like that's it. I don't actually mess with like the strands of my hair too much, which is really nice. Back when I was back before I knew that I could, you know, rock a wash and go, or even knew about what a wash and go was, I would just do twist outs. But to do my twist outs, I would twist my hair every single night, and I noticed a lot of breakage at the time, but because twist outs were all I knew, I thought that that was normal. Or even with protective styles, I used to do my own braids and twists, and I got a lot of breakage, and I just thought that that was normal. And it's really interesting for me that basically wearing my hair out for me is low maintenance, because I just don't do much to my hair to get it to look like this, and I don't do much to get it to stay like this for 3 to 5 days, which is really nice for me, and it's super low maintenance. Sometimes I can just wake up, take off my bonnet, and just like shake my hair out or spray it with water and go. I'm not manipulating my hair very much. Another part of low manipulation is trimming when needed. I don't trim on a schedule. Whenever my ends are looking a little weird or they feel like kind of hard or crispy, I will twist my hair up and just trim whatever needs to go. And it's usually just like a little bit, and then my ends feel fresh again. And then once I style and dry my hair, I'll go through and make sure things are even. Like this piece right here is growing way faster than these pieces over here, and I just trimmed my hair. Like this side dropped immediately, and this side has not caught up yet. So when my hair is dry, I'll like trim it just a little bit so it doesn't look too crazy. But yeah, I really just trim when I need to, whenever it needs to happen. And another part of low maintenance, which kind of goes into conditioning, is, like I said, I have protein or strengthening products throughout my wash and go, throughout my wash day. And that just makes it easier for me because I don't have to focus on, oh, when am I gonna do a protein only day? Because almost every single wash day I have protein. So it keeps me accountable, but it's also easy because I don't have to think about it. Another thing that I like to do is I use very moisturizing products for my wash and goes. I have focused on using really moisturizing leave-ins. I just recently started using the Kinky Curly Knot Today. I am just going through this stuff. I've already gotten another one. This stuff is crazy moisturizing. It makes my curls look so good. I know that I'm gonna have a good wash and go when my leave-in defines my hair. And I've only gotten to that point because I consistently cleanse and condition my hair. The curl definition that I've gotten with my like consistent routine is so surprising, but it's like having a wash and go that's so easy makes me realize that I'm taking care of my hair and my curls are just like doing what they need to do. Now I will say that the weather can mess me up. I'm not saying I'm weatherproof, but my hair looks very good very easily, and it makes me happy because my wash days are super quick. And another leave-in that is new to me but I really like is the Mixed Chicks leave-in. This stuff gives me so much definition. I will link the videos that I use these products in the eye so you can see what I mean. I define my hair just with this in the shower, and then I put a little bit of gel. That's how I discovered my new wash and go technique. Define with leave-in and put a little bit of gel. Like, that's where I am now with this consistent routine, because my hair just knows what to do, which is so awesome and so easy. And the leave-in that I used for this wash and go is the Miel Pomegranate and Honey leave-in conditioner. It's not that moisturizing, but like it adds a little kick to my curls, so I like it and it smells good. I feel like I won't repurchase it because it just doesn't do what the Kinky Curly Not Today and the Mixed Chicks do. So I'll just use this until it's done. And after, on top of a really moisturizing leave-in, I use a really moisturizing gel. I've been focused on using botanical gels, mostly because they just give me such a nice hold. It's not like crunchy and dry. It's allows my hair to be like elongated and like giving like lots of nice movement. So my main gel is the Camille Rose Curl Maker. This is a brand new bottle because the one I'm working on is it's like almost empty, so it's like upside down. This stuff defines my curls really nicely, gives me a lot of elongation. What I've learned from my 4 gel versus video, I need to pair this with something that has a little more hold. So like these two pair really nicely together, but this might not be the gel for the summer, especially because it's super hot and super humid. I would need to use a lot of this to be like humidity proof, and that's kind of goes against my low maintenance style. The other gel that I've been loving and that I have in my hair now is the Kinky Curly Curling Custard. I'm almost out of this because it took me a while to learn how to use it properly, but this stuff, it gives me a lot of elongation. My hair will dry similar to this, and my hair has hold and it has a crunch, but I still have movement. It makes no sense. But it's also just a really moisturizing gel. Like it has barely any ingredients, and most of the ingredients are really moisturizing. So my hair stays moisturized and soft and like just happy, which is all I really want. It's really interesting because I've come a long way from like super hard holding products to really light and soft products that allow my hair to be like flowy and bouncy. And I think it's just, my routine is so consistent, and I've just been doing wash and goes for like 3.5 years straight, that it's just like my hair knows what to do now, which is really cool. And I also wanted to talk about how I'm growing out some like damage or breakage that I've gotten recently, and kind of addressing it for anyone who's wondering if I've had any bleach damage. I will be doing a bleaching video soon. I bleached my roots in January of 2023, so at the beginning of this year, depending on when you're watching this. And I just got a comment on YouTube, so it just popped up, so that's cool. Also, thank you to everybody who comments on my videos. I see them and they always make me so happy. I bleached my roots in January, on January 23rd, I think. And I was just so excited to bleach my roots that I didn't really prep the way I should have, and I overlapped some of my bleach. And I didn't really notice too big of a difference, other than that section of my hair, like right here and like back here, was white. Like the rest of my hair is like a golden blonde or like a light blonde. Those sections were white, and I was like, okay. I continued with my regimen and everything was fine until about the end of May, mid-April, which was when I started to kind of slack due to like personal reasons, and my hair started to break off. I had a lot of shedding, and it was like worrisome because I usually get like a tiny ball of shed hair or breakage during wash days, and I had so much hair shedding, and I was like, this is not okay. So I went through and I sectioned my hair off, and I just cut. I cut whatever needed to be cut, and I cut it short. At the time, it was like an inch. 1.5 inches of hair. Now it's like 2, almost 3 inches of hair because I've let it grow out. But it's funny because you can't really tell when my hair is dried. I cut like most of my hair right here and some sections in the back. If you see when I'm in the shower or applying leave-in, there's like some really short pieces, and that's pieces that I cut because they were thinning. It seems so silly, but I cut it short because that shedding and that breakage is just not something that I can hold on to. And I think I'm really lucky that even with all the hair that I cut, my hair still looks pretty good. I think it looks pretty good. I was also really lucky not to get any like curl damage. Like my actual curl pattern has stayed the same. The only thing that I've noticed with the bleach, which I've since cut, is like the thinning, which I'm not here for. So I did get a little bit of bleach damage because I didn't do it right. And then since then, my hair has been pretty much fine. Now I did get some mechanical damage. What month is it? July. So I did get some mechanical damage during July, like a week ago. The last time I washed my hair, I wanted to try a slick back style. I want to do a video where I style my hair like my Bitmoji, because my Bitmoji has like slicked back blonde hair and it's so cute. So I tried to slick my hair back into like a wet look, but I did it with Pre-Poo in my hair and I didn't do it in the shower. So I made a really foolish mistake, but I finger detangled in large sections, combed with a wide tooth comb in large sections, and then I used my tangle teaser in large sections to detangle my hair. I should have known better, but whatever. When I get excited, I make silly mistakes. My fault. But I kind of like tore through some of my ends. I don't know if you can really tell. I can tell. If you see me in person and you look at my hair up close, you can tell that my ends are like a little unhappy. And then I got some, I don't know where it is. There's like some short pieces up top, which I can't really, because my hair is wet, it's hard to like pull it out. But there's some short pieces at the top and like on the inside that I kind of like accidentally ripped through. So my hair is like down here-ish when it's wet. There's some pieces that are up here now. So from here to here. So like I kind of tore through my hair and messed it up. But again, yeah, you can kind of see like the gapping here. Like this is where I like cut my hair, but I just zhuzhed it up and you can't really tell anymore. And so my goal, even though I do have some mechanical damage, even though I have some really short pieces, I just either cut it or take care of it and then do trims. As long as I can rock a wash and go, I will be good, and I will just grow out the damage and just, you know, trim my hair. I feel like I'm really loosey-goosey when it comes to my length. If my hair looks bad, I will cut it off and grow it out again. But I do want to stay blonde because the blonde is doing it. The blonde is doing it for me. But as long as my curl pattern is nice and my hair doesn't look crazy when it's dry, I think it's fine. I feel like we don't talk about damage enough, and even when we do, it's kind of like a really, really, really bad thing. But I feel like getting damage is a part of learning how to do your hair. And now that I know, and now that I've made silly mistakes, I know better. So thank you so much for watching, and thank you to everybody who comments and likes and subscribes to my videos. Please stay tuned for my bleaching video. It should be up in the next like couple of weeks. I'm trying to do it in August, but I might do it a little sooner. But yeah, my roots are so grown out. It's about time. But yeah, my goal is to just grow my hair out as long as possible. So if any of you have any hair goals, please put them down below, and thank you for watching. See you in the next video.